every client may not be your client. We have to understand that time whenever the conflicts comes or whenever they dissatisfied and not up to the mark and all those things, we have to openly go back to them, understand their point and come back with the solution providing is the best thing, and reset their expectation.
This is episode 11 of Dream 100 Show with Mr. R. Ramanna Murthy. Welcome to the Dream 100 Show, listeners. I'm your host, Savita Hosamane.
And I'm your co-host, Gunjan.
Each week, we interview today's most successful and inspiring business owners with winning teams
who had the courage to chase their dreams in spite of all the challenges.
Join us as we bring you everything that goes on in the minds of successful business owners during decision-making process.
And gain insights to make smarter decisions.
In today's episode, we talk to Mr. Ramanna Murthy, who is the founder of Syrow. Syrow provides excellent customer support outsourcing for businesses of every size and works 24 hours a day and 7 days a week as their growth partner by providing a listening ear across the globe. So let's get set to hear it out from the founder himself about the varied benefits of customer support outsourcing right here, right now. Welcome to the Dream 100 Show, Mr. Ramana. Thank you for being a guest on our show.
Thank you, Savita, for welcoming me. Glad to be here.
So let's get started. How did your journey start with Syrow?
Yeah, idea of Syrow has come into our minds way back, 2015, 16. 2016, we started actually the company incorporated. The main idea how it came is, I'm a tech savvy and I came to Bangalore and I started my first venture into technical software development company way back in 2004. Then as a tech savvy, we know, right, we buy online things in various platforms. And that time when, in 2015, 16, the e-commerce booming, eBay and some other online sellers were doing very great. We used to purchase and all those. There's something that is lacking in the industry is whenever everything goes fine, it's perfect. Okay. Otherwise, if you have any issues and if you try to reach them, the customer service is pathetic. That time, even we were using more of credit cards, debit cards. When you call the ICICI, the Citibank, or these e-commerce companies that budding, Snapdeal, Flipkart, eBay, we were not getting such a good response and good help from them. Then we thought definitely the industry is booming, internet is booming, and e-commerce industry is more and more people are coming online. But whoever the consumer, the customer is not getting up to the right customer experience actually due to lack of insufficient customer service. Customer service itself is an art actually. Just putting two people there 9 to 6, Monday to Saturday or Monday to Friday, it doesn't help any business actually. So that's why we identified this as a gap and we started Syrow as a customer experience management company, which is as a SaaS-based customer service provider.
Awesome. You were the very early adopters where you identified the need for customer support. And how did customers welcome it? Did they actually love the idea or did they trust you guys?
Yes. In fact, we started our company with the first client actually. We had a client first and then we formed a team. That is the one after. Of course, we had background of setting up the best call center, customer service center, the infrastructure, people we are in contact. So the clients reached us, whether we can help them in setting it up. So that's where we found the opportunity. Yes, this is a big market. Of course, the BP is a big market next to the IT industry. And in India, that customer experience, customer service is not up to the mark. They think that each customer expectation, Indian customer expectation is not so much, so they don't deliver that. They take it very light, but it should not be the case. Actually, once we avail any service or purchase a product, the company duty is to deliver, and then only they can retain the customers and they can exit. So when we started, our clients welcomed us very nicely, and they appreciated the kind of service we are giving. It is a smooth cakewalk from the beginning. Actually, we were doing all word of mouth marketing itself till now.
Awesome. So because it is a third party system, you need to understand the client's requirement as well. We want to shift the same services to different kinds of varied kind of industries. Is this model adaptable?
Yes, definitely. When the main notion and the idea behind this is the customer service is more of etiquettes, as well as the empathy plays the main role. Actually, understanding the customer, stepping into their shoes and giving them the assurance and resetting their expectations. That is more about the customer service, actually. So it may be any industry, it may be a telecom industry, it may be e-commerce, it may be a food tech or fintech or whatever it may be. Whenever a customer is reaching, the company should be available for them 24/7. That's what the basic first thing. Once they are available, they're reachable. Okay, then whoever is attending that call or email or ticket or chat, they should be empathetic. They should be understand the customer situation, and they have to at least give them the assurance they are hearing them and they will try to fix it. May not be possible. Few cases on the call itself we can fix everything, but few cases we have to escalate to backend teams and all. So here it's the customer service as a basic. In level 1 it is handling them, welcoming them, giving the assurance, resetting their expectations. That's what. So here at the level 1, the product knowledge may not be so much important, where basic knowledge of that business and that service we should know definitely. That knowledge transfer will happen hands on hand with the client, and once they sign up, we completely take complete knowledge transfer and set up the team.
That means that your in-house team has to be fairly educated on the client's products as well as the services, and so there is a dedicated resource for it.
Yes, we don't give a dedicated resource. Our model is completely different as a SaaS model. Okay, but they will have a point of contact, key accounts manager, and a trainer. Okay, who will get trained by them, the client, completely about their process, their business, their products or services about, and they give the complete knowledge transfer. Okay, this is about the L1 support, level 1 support. Whenever some customer calls, we are handling this. Thank you for calling XYZ company, and take down the request, provide them the solution and all those things. Once that is done, knowledge transfer is done. Internally, we identify the best resources of that domain. If it is a e-commerce domain, if it is a logistics company, logistic domain teams, we have domain specific teams. If it is a medical, we put this process under that team, who will be very much day in, day out. They know what type of customer queries are there coming and all those things. Only little knowledge of this company, what kind of services, what kind of products they sell. If we give them within a week, they will up to the client's expectation, they will be performing.
Awesome. I'm taking a medium-sized business as an example. And if they have a customer base of around 2,000 customers or so, not that all 2,000 customers will be having some kind of pain point to get back to customer service. So there might be a fluctuation. Sometimes there might not be any calls at all, but sometimes there may be huge number of calls. So how do they handle this kind of challenge?
Yes, as I was telling, we basically came up as a SaaS model, customer support as a service model. This is very unique in the market. When you any company outsource their customer service to any of the BPOs, first they will go how many people we have to deploy, how many dedicated resources you want, whether you want 247 support, then morning shift, evening shift, and night shift. Like that, they will calculate number of cores. But with Syrow, it is not like that. It is based on the volume of the work. Based on the utilization only we charge. As I rightly asked about, they are not getting any calls, then they don't need to pay. Only for the utilization, number of minutes they utilize of our service. To the minutes level we go and track how much, even it may be one company is there, like you said, 2000 clients. Daily they may be getting 10, 15 calls. Maybe during early morning, maybe 2-3 calls. During the day, another 5-6 calls. Late evening, another 2-3 calls. Put together, it is 60 minutes or 120 minutes they want. So our packages are built in such a way that even for startups they can afford, as well as the big enterprises they can afford. Only for utilization we build that.
It is something like pay as you use service.
Exactly. Pay as you go. If tomorrow, is a festive season is coming, they want to ramp it up immediately with the call to the key accounts manager. And from next month onwards, I want my call volume going to be double, or my tickets are going to be double. We will, make sure that the process is up and running with smoothly. They can upgrade it, and we will be handling it 247. Okay, without it. After the festive season, they want to downgrade it, they can downgrade it. So it is a flexible.
I think awesome. Every business will be needing this service in case they can use you as their outsourced partner. Right?
Yes,
this is exactly. An awesome kind of service. Not much people are aware about this kind of service. In many industries where I have interacted with, people are not aware of this kind of a service. I think.
Yes.
So what are you guys doing to reach out to the varied kind of market segments?
Yes, it's a very good question. I have talked about it actually. We've been partnering with to create awareness that there is such kind of services available, even in maybe a brick and mortar company, or otherwise if it's a tech savvy company. When the customer is trying to reach them on any channel, it may be through email or through chat or through social media post or something they are trying to reach. At the time, we have to retain those customers by providing the best customer experience. To bring in this awareness, we are partnering with many of the industry leaders actually. Instamojo is our partner, where more than 10 lakh SMEs are there in their platform, where we featured in their store, where any of those SMEs, if they want to avail the customer service, okay, they want to provide a best customer, they may be making a best product in the industry and best service they are providing. But at the same time, they have to retain the customers and improve the customer loyalty and brand value. They should have a best customer service also. So in order to assist them, we've been partnered with WeWork, okay, where many startups are located. In their app store, if they go, they can book our service, and pay as you go model, they can use it. And we listed in Freshworks, okay, we are Razor Pay, wherever the SMEs are present, okay, we are there. We are expanding our presence to reach more and more MSME segment actually. And we also featured on Startup India website itself as an exclusive partner. If anybody goes to the Startup India site, partner services, Syrow is listed over there. So.
Awesome. As you said, you got your first paying client and then you started expanding. So now it has been just expanding all the way in this business. In case this hadn't worked out, would you have thought about some other aspect?
If we didn't work out, whether we could have continued or not, if you ask me in that way. Now, definitely we could have. Money is being a part. Success, if you measure, okay, is money is one part of it. But when we like the idea where we want to be part of interactions with every customer of who avails the service or product in their journey and touch many humans and spread happiness, that's being an idea. And definitely we would have maybe the model little bit we might have changed, but we will be continuing this business, of course.
Probably. So can I put it as like you identified the right pain of the customer, and thereby your model was able to sustain a very long time?
Exactly. Why? Because if you take up the big enterprises, which has MNCs kind of it, they are affordable of having their own in-house systems and as well as people, and they'll set it up. But when we come to the startups and the SMEs, main challenge for them is they are very good at doing their product development or service providing and all those things. But when coming to the customer service, they don't know what kind of people they have to deploy. Recruitment is a problem for them. Again, space is a problem for them. And what kind of tools they have to deploy, provide the best customer service, a CRM or ticketing system, or there are numerous products that they're available, chatbots, these, that, and all those things, audio calling, video calling. So there are so many products are available in the market, and getting all the products, subscribing for all the services, and recruiting the people, training them is a pain point, and retaining them is even more thing. If somebody leaves again, they have to rehire and retrain everyone, and that is a big challenge for them. They can't concentrate on their core business activities and expansion of it. So what we are doing is, as a Syrow, we are outsourcing all those pain points. Okay, you don't need to think about hiring, training, and all those things. You will have from the day one best-in-class customer service in place, and they can really wow the customers and make them the brand ambassadors for your product or service. Okay, that's the main thing. So that's why when we are reaching any SME or business, they love to associate with it with us, and we are a pay-as-you-go model. Okay, and they use our service, only pay for the whatever the utilization. So it's very package-based, SaaS-based service. So they're loving it. Yeah.
Awesome. So what are the challenges you face in your team?
In our team is, the main challenges is of course, getting up to the technology. And technology is rapidly growing, where we are bringing in many new things, analytics, machine learning, algorithms, and artificial intelligence, chatbots, and all those things. And so coping up with the technology changes is one thing, of course, and the talent, the right talent we have to bring into the desk, and we have to try with them and deploy on the task and keep training them and all those things. That is a part of the game, of course. We are very welcoming. That is a good challenge to have, of course. Okay. Rather the problems, we take it as a challenge and we build the thing.
Awesome. What do you think are few winning team secrets?
Being in the business from many more than 2 decades, almost 2 decades, mainly is the team. As everybody says, it is a team. Of course, you may have some talent. Okay, that's why you have thought, if I provide this kind of business solution, it will be very good, and I can make a small dent in the universe where with my services or products and all those things. You might have thought of it, but to see the success, definitely you can't be an individual player. You have to bring in the team. The A-class team building, that is much important. You have to hire fast and fire fast and experiment with them fast, and what is in it in you. You have to identify what are the plus points of it, negatives of it, and complementing associates. You have to bring it and put them together, make them work. As a founder, we should not think saying, I have to do everything and all those things. Over the time, you are maybe good at operations, you may be good at technical, you may be good at marketing, sales, but initially it is good where you will also be a team player. You will be doing to become a winning team. You have to find a replacement for yourself. You have to be come out of it, think big, and innovations, future vision you have to keep and do it actually.
So what is your vision for Syrow?
Our vision for Syrow is we want to spread happiness. Okay, that's by doing onboarding millions of small and medium enterprises across the globe. It may not be only India. Right now, we are 80 to 90% Indian clients and 10% from overseas. Okay. But we want to spread this across the globe, Syrow. And whenever any customer, any person trying to reach their company, it should be the Syrow will be serving them as a providing the best customer experience across the globe.
Awesome. So you provide good customer experiences for your customers. Do your customers, like they say, the biggest learning happens from the most dissatisfied customers? Or you're learning from your customers?
Yes, definitely. Biggest learnings will happen from the customer who is not satisfied. It definitely a educational point for us. Take the feedback from them instead of as a complaint. We have to take it as a positive feedback from them and work on it and give them the assurance that we rebuild. If may not be, every client may not be your client. We have to understand that first of all. And when they have signed up with us, it's all time to time, whenever the conflicts comes or whenever they dissatisfied and not up to the mark and all those things, we have to openly go back to them, understand their point and come back with the solution providing is the best thing, and reset their expectations. This is what you are expecting, this is where we are lack of. Okay, we will work on this way. What we say with all our clients, rather seeing as a vendor, see as a partner. We will be extended arm of your own company. See in that way. If there are mistakes or there are any gaps in our system, definitely please notify us. We will rectify. Hand in hand, let's work together. That's what our approach.
Very beautiful. What have been the best compliments from your customers?
Whenever we meet any who is going through the pain of setting up best customer experience, all entrepreneurs, the business owners, they will might have started their businesses saying, I have to provide this is best service to my customers, so they will like it, they will be happy and all those things. When in practically while they are implementing, they will definitely find lack of availability of their time to their customers and all those things. There definitely Syrow will fulfill that gap by customer service front. So when we approach these kind of entrepreneurs, they were, the compliment from them, where were you guys all these days? Okay. I never heard about there is such service is available where, whenever any person start a company, okay, they want to register, they will approach a CA. They want to register, they will a domain, they will go to GoDaddy. Whenever they want to set up an email account, they go to Gmail. Over the down the line time, whenever any new business is setting up, they should be able to think, saying, there is a Syrow for customer service outsourcing. I no need to hire. I no need to set up all the technical tools for call handling, email, tickets, and all those things. There is a Syrow is there, which both the technology plus people they will provide, and excellent 247. They will be available for my company as a backbone. Whenever my customers has any problem, they are there to as a listening here. They listen to my customers and give their customer voice to them in an analytics way, okay, in a technology. So that's where we want to be there. Many customers told us, like I said, we never heard about you. Where were you guys? Okay, you are the right partner for us to grow together and all those things.
Awesome. Your model is only based on English, or you have even regional languages and international languages as well?
Yes, Savita. We provide our advisors in industry in both English and Hindi. And also we provide the regional languages. We support Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, Malayalam, Gujarati, Bengali, all Indian languages, of course. Okay, most of them. So any company who has a requirement of multilingual support, we provide. As well as we have few clients from the US, Australia, as well as from UK, UAE, and all those things. Now we have the advisors with the international accent and the skills required to understand them and deliver the best customer experience. Yeah, we are multilingual.
Oh, wow. So, what is it that you love about your company?
Every day is a challenge, of course. The clients will have various kind of our businesses, whoever is partnered with us, they will have, every business is a different in its kind. Those challenges they will put across to us, solving their business problems and providing them solution, and spreading the happiness is the most thing that we love here in Syrow.
Awesome. I think on that note, if you feel that I have missed out on any point which would add more value to your product or services, please go ahead and state.
Just I want to brief about what is Syrow. Of course, Syrow is a 247 customer service provider as a CSaaS platform. Customer support as a service we provide. This is a pay as you go model. We 247 customer service plus telecalling services we provide for any business. It may be a small, medium, or enterprise businesses. We are there to support them and spread happiness to their customers. That's it.
Do you help in lead generation? When you say telecalling, do you help in? It is only customer support.
It's basically customer support, and their customers, they want to reach out for any survey or feedback or otherwise some other details. We don't do the cold calling. We are not the cold calling company. We don't do the lead generation. Lead nurturing we do. If you are getting the leads from the social media ads or Facebook or Google ads or something like that, or otherwise some advertisement, those leads, as soon as they come, we are there available 247. And immediately we approach the clients and take down further details and nurture that lead and make sure we filter them and hand it over to the company so that they will work on the only interested convertible that set of the data. We do that, but not if you say you give a directory and call them. If you say no, we are not a cold calling company.
Okay, awesome. Thanks for clarifying that. Yes, with this, we come to the end of this conversation. I would thank you so much for your time. It was a real education for me as well.
Thank you. Thank you, Savita.
I thank Mr. Ramanna Murthy from the bottom of my heart for his valuable insights and taking out time for our listeners. Here are my few takeaways from this supercharged conversation. First one, increase brand loyalty and retain your customers by providing a listening ear through good customer care and service. Secondly, recognize your team efforts and appreciate them. The third one is for business owners themselves to find a replacement and stop being a team player.
Never lose out on an opportunity to learn from the life lessons of real-time business owners on Dream 100 Show. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Dream 100 Show.
And now make a smart decision of taking the next step towards your dreams. We strongly believe that life is just a play, as
we win some, we lose some.
We miss some and we mess with some. So enjoy your journey and play to the fullest.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Dream 100 Show and leave a review.
Share your biggest takeaways with us and follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. This is Savita
and Gunjan signing off. Catch you soon in our next episode.